Happy Saturday morning!
And welcome to Dream and Draw.
This week, we will be looking at a supersized instrument that is also a building. This is the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel, a 450-foot tall guitar. This building's facade is the perfect example of one that is constantly changing. The building's glass facade is curved to look like a standing guitar with vertical fins up the middle of the tower that act as the guitar strings. The guitar really comes to life when millions of lights displayed on the exterior glass put on a show, complete with lasers and music. The colors, speed, and patterns are constantly changing for visual effect. This is truly a dynamic building. What other instrument do you think could make for a rocking hotel design?
Now let's prepare a drawing to capture the essence of this building. First, we will start with our ground line, as we always do. Next, we're going to work on some guidelines to help us create the shape of the guitar hotel. We'll begin with a line, a very light line, in the center of our page. This will help us identify where the middle of the guitar goes. Next, we'll create a line to the left of that, about here, and another line on the same distance from that center line on the right. Towards the top of our page, but not all the way up, we'll draw a horizontal line which will represent the top of the guitar hotel. Now we have a rectangle like this. Next, we're going to draw a couple more lines to help us lay out the hotel's shape. We'll come down a little bit from the top and draw a very light line across like so. We'll do the same thing from the bottom, like this. We have these guidelines here now that will help us place the hotel and create the curving shape. We'll begin down here at the bottom, and we're going to create a curving line that comes from here, touches the intersection of these two lines, and starts to curve back up towards the middle. From here, we will continue the curve, but this time we will start to curve it outward, up towards this other line. Once you get to the line, we will curve our line upward and around to form the top of the guitar. Once we get to this point here, at the middle point line, we will draw a line down that curves to this horizontal line and then slopes up. At this point of the guitar, we will then create a curving line back down, like so. Now, since the guitar has a symmetrical shape, or it's balanced from the left side to the right side, we will mimic the shape that we just created on the left. There we have the shape of our guitar. Next, what we'll do is we will start to lay out where the guitar strings will go. The guitar strings are on the center of the guitar, so we have our center line here. Off to the right, where the guitar curve is here, we will draw a vertical line down to this guideline here. We'll do the same thing on the other side. At the bottom of the guitar strings, there is a horizontal piece, so we will draw a thin horizontal line like this. That concludes the shape of our guitar hotel. Next, we will outline the guitar with our marker. Before we do that, what I'd like to do is at the top here where the strings touch the top of the guitar, we will create 4 vertical lines. This represents where the guitar strings stick out past the hotel. Now we will trace this over with our black marker. Now that we have the shape of our guitar hotel drawn, we were going to color it. We'll use 3 colors. The first color is a light blue, which we will use to outline the edges of the hotel. If you remember, the edges of the hotel have LED lighting. This will resemble that. Next, we will infill the middle area of the hotel a blue color. This will represent the glass. This blue color will not go where the strings are. Where the strings go, we will use a purple color to represent the lighting or the LED lighting that we are using that lights up the building. The LED lighting, when you get to the top area here, will extend past the lines to resemble the light that shines up into the sky. Now that we're done coloring, we're going to add some fine detail lines with our pen. The Guitar Hotel has another shape that happens on the front edge of the hotel. So we're going to create this curved line like this that follows the shape of the exterior of the hotel. We'll do that on the left side, and we will also do that on the right side. Next, we'll add some horizontal lines to represent the floors and also where there are other lights that happen on the hotel. Thank you for joining us for Dream and Draw.